Welcome back to a Friday episode of Vaygrim's Chance. Last episode was episode 20, which means we had an update to the world download. What I did for the world download was I put my stuff in this box. This box is going to stay here. I might have to upgrade it to a larger size later, but this is the aforementioned gearbox now. I forgot to do this for episode 10. I will be doing it in the future. So I'm going to get all of my stuff out of here and I can put it back on. We can put that up there. Let's put those there. That looks something like that. And we are equipped again. Hey, okay. So welcome back to the observatory. Yeah, I got a lot of positive feedback from the shortcut on the whole performance thing for this. So that makes me very, very happy. Let's see. Quit that. Stop it. See, I have to. There we go. I really need to replace those now. I don't need them anymore. It's not really a thing. So let's go over here real quick and see. Got 42 water essence, 25 redstone, 8 glowstone. I think I need to up this to a 10-10-10 so I get 4 essence instead of 1. Right now it's a 2-2-2. And that's one of the reasons why some of these things are getting a lot slower. I need to basically 10-10-10 all of these. And I have not done that yet. Because you can see I have tons of sugarcane right now. Rose red, that's tons of that. I think that's a 10-10-10. Yeah. I'm going to go down and see what this guy is working on. Okay. He is just trucking away. I'm going to leave him be. Let's turn off that jetpack real quick. Quit it. You got to right click on them and make them behave, basically. I am not gonna work on this stuff. This is the slowest growing. I just need to, I don't need to rely on ender lilies. I just need to make some ender plants from magical crops because that's going to be a much quicker way. Let's see. Burgers require bread and meat. Tons of toast. Okay, so raw beef. I'm actually going to do hamburger. Let's just do 8 more of those. So I have plenty of food. And let's see. I still have free space up here. 2 sweets still available. This is tentatively the blood magic area. Let's get this. Let's get this. And that is really loud. I got 21,000 LP in my LP system. I am not doing anything with that yet. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I have 1, 2. Yeah, 2 available. I'll go down here. And I have tons of some aspects, as you can probably see. Let's see. Thaumic. I think I have all of this stuff. I have pretty much hit a point where I'm going to need to either scan more stuff, and I think I've scanned just about everything I can. Let's do that. Or, nope. How much aurum do I have? I should have. I tell you what I can do. Let's do that. Come back over here. And silverwood wand core. I'm not going to do a scepter, and I'm not going to do staves, but I could do, let's see, an arcane greatwood logs. I have greatwood logs somewhere, right? Go over here. I'm behind on great. I don't. Oh my gosh. I thought I had some great wood somewhere. We might have to go looking. I don't even think I have any silver wood. Let's go back over here. I do have some silver wood, but I'm going to need great wood to make a silver wood. I could plant this though, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I want to get into automagy, but I can't do that just yet because I need to get farther into Thaumcraft. What I'm considering doing is I'm kind of at a point now where there are key elements like air that I'm not getting enough of. I could go on a Aura node scanning spree, but I don't want to actually map out too much of the I don't want to map out too much of the actual world because that's going to bloat up the actual download size. We have an option at our fingertips that will let me get the rest of what we need. And it's this, the cheat sheet. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting close to the point where there is some research I need to unlock before we can really delve in. And I'm not quite there yet. So maybe in the next few episodes, I might actually just go ahead and start diving headlong into Thaumcraft. If we find that we need to go ahead and use that cheat sheet, we can do it. But I really want to start making use of automagy. Let's see. Okay. I've actually changed my mind, slight change of plan. I do think it's about time that we start getting into Thaumcraft. And one thing we're going to have to start with, nope. We need to make an infusion table. I mean, an infusion altar thing. That means I'm going to actually have to make, how do I make arcane stone? Oh, that's easy. Okay. Well, it's super easy. I'm going to need, first of all, I'm probably going to get, let's do 3 stacks of that. Do I have any more? I do not have any more of the shards. I do have some silver wood. Let's do a stack of the silver wood and move on from there. Okay. That wand has absolutely nothing on it. That's going to be a problem. So next thing we're going to want to do is get our thermometer. I don't think we can make any of these yet. What do I have a lot of? I have a lot of, I have a lot of earth. A whole lot of earth. So we do this and we do this. Yep, that's going to be insufficient of these. So what I'm going to have to actually start doing is we're going to make use of a lot of different mods that are actually in this pack. Let's go down here and up to very recently, I remember seeing, let's see. Let's clear the arrow. I'm going to hit I. This is a wonderful new mod that I have that's called Node Tracker. Distance. There we go. This thing is great. I have actually it's filled up. Okay, so now I'm going to need to actually bounce around a little bit. That was Aqua and Ordo. I'm going to need some air. Let's follow the pointer. Here we go. Yes, okay. We hit I again. And all of these points that I've actually scanned before are going to be very, very useful to us. I'm going to bounce. Whoa. The heck was that? Okay. Normal aura node. I need to top up my wand on various little aspects here. There we go. I need some Terra. That is 190 away. That way. Let's go this direction some. And we're going to spend this episode Aura. Ooh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh. I don't need anything from you. Thank you very much, though. I'm going to spend this episode Aura node hunting, specifically because we really need to get kickstarted on... Oh, crap. That is a completely full wand. Now we can actually go back to... Let's clear the arrow and go back to the observatory as it pops in. I still need to do some decorations out here on the side, but yeah. We plug this in. I'm going to do, I don't know. Let's start with that real quick. And move from there. So now we need to actually do, whoops. I need an ender pearl and just zip over here real quick and request an ender pearl. I'm going to sort that. Sort that. It'll go somewhere. There's my ender pearl. We're going to do this. And I need 44 Ordo. Oh, gosh. Which means I'm actually going to have to make my Greatwood Wand before I can get started. So the next step is going to be looking at what we need. I do not have any Greatwood. I think I know where there's some Greatwood. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's go over here real quick. There's the giant berg. We might have to take that down so we can give some space to the shadow stars. Let's go back over here. Aha! Here we go. It was a little bit farther south and east. That's not right. Yeah, a little bit farther south, a little bit farther east than I remembered. But what I'm going to do is go up here. And I'm going to start chopping so we can get ourselves, actually, Greatwood tree. Let's make a marker on that. Let's save that right up here. And I'm going to lop some of this down. I'm not going to chop the whole thing down, but it's going to give us enough that we can get going. I can come back later, chop the entire thing down, replant it, and regrow it for somebody else. But right now, I just need the wood. Okay, we're getting started here on our kind of kickstart episode for Thaumcraft, really diving in, well, initially diving in. So I need, let's see, some gold. Actually, I'm going to turn this into just some nuggets. We're going to get 1, 2 of these. We are going to get 2 pieces of our newly found Greatwood to turn it into a Greatwood rod. We can put those on there. In theory, we can actually make this, which means it goes from capacity of 25 to capacity of 50. So now we can actually go back out and actually start hunting for more aura nodes. Now, the next step that I'm going to do is I don't know if I'm going to set it up in this corner or if I'm going to put it along this wall. But basically, what I need to do, I'm going to use some Greatwood logs as an example. We're going to have, let's say, one there, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4 in between, but basically those aura nodes, if I put aura nodes right here, these two, this one here and this one here, will not crosstalk. They'll only talk to this one, which means that this aura node will pull resources. Now, what I could actually do is put one down here, put one down here, and then see which one gets bigger. And if this one ends up getting bigger, I'll move it over to here and make this the big one. And then I can start putting more aura nodes back and forth here. Now, eventually I could do 2, 3, 4, 5. I could put one, I think, right there. I don't know if it's 5 in between or if it's 4 in between, if it's on the 5th. I think it's, let's do that there, and that there. So, okay, the basic gist of this is to get the aura nodes on the outside to only send power to this one. This is going to be the big node that we're going to start working with. If we have this big of a gap, these two should not talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. I don't think they will. Yeah, worst case scenario, we can do a flat design. So we're going to start moving aura nodes. Now, how am I going to do this? What we're actually going to do is use the setup directly upstairs for blood magic. If you go into blood magic, we actually have, I have to find it because a lot of the blocks kind of look the same to me. Glyph of the adept, what. Okay, so we actually have, nope. That's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. A teleposer. In order to get a teleposer, we actually have to get a teleposition focus, which is basically a tier 4 altar and an ender pearl. We only need a rank 1 teleposition focus because basically a tier 1, a bottom level teleposition focus. Oh, here they are down here. I can see them now. There's this one. There's the rank 2 enhanced, rank 3 reinforced, rank 4 demonic. The higher ones, these 3 down here, these do area, but this does 1 block. We only need 1 block. And that's basically how we're going to start using them, what method we're going to use to move aura nodes around. We're going to have a teleposition focus here and here initially, and we'll get these 2 aura nodes to crosstalk and combine until we can actually get a big one right here. Then once we do this and this becomes the dominant aura node, we can have one here and one here set to receive and basically set it up to where we can pop nodes in whenever we want to, or we can have one rig and just move it back and forth. I think that's going to be what I'm going to do. So in order to do that and really get started, because Thaumcraft really only kicks off once you have your own aura node that you can power up off of. Then things start to get a lot easier to manage. You can start powering your own wands, etc., etc. That's really where things are going to take off for us. But in the meantime, before I can really do that, I need to get into blood magic some also. So it's going to be a combined focus. Now, I've made some progress. We actually have a gold band here that we can use. I'm going to get all of this because we're probably going to use it again. I don't know why I have a snowball. Put that in there. That actually, no, these need to stay with me because I'm going to be powering them up. So in the next episode, between this episode and the next, I'm going to start making some progress on blood magic. And I'll do more research stuff and aura node hunting for the moving aura nodes. Now we do have another method that we can do for aura nodes. For moving them, we have the moving wand. I can get an aura node, pick it up, and put it back down. My only question is, I can't remember if that randomizes the stats or if they stay the same. I'm going to have to check. Now, here's the thing, okay? In, let's say, not enough wands. Not enough wands. There is the swapping wand. Let's say I get a piece of stone, and I swap it with an aura node. it will put an aura node in my inventory because you're making those things change places. It will put a piece of stone down where the aura node was. The trouble is, the aura node that it gives you in your inventory is, I gotta find it, this one. Places a randomly generated node. Now, here's the thing. It expends it and it makes it go away, so you don't get infinite aura nodes. But the problem is that's random. That also means you could randomly get a hungry node, or a sinister node, or all sorts of bad things. So I don't want a hungry node randomly popping down in the middle of my base. So if we actually pick up the aura node with this, I need to test and make sure the stats are going to stay the same. If that's true, then we can actually use this method to get kickstarted on Thaumcraft, and I can start working on blood magic afterwards because we won't need the teleposition focuses right away. But we're going to have to see. I don't know how that's going to work. In the grand scheme of things, though, I'm hoping that I'm not going to need to go at the blood magic route. But if I pick it up with one of these and I put it down and it randomizes the stats, means I have odds of getting a hungry node, and I don't want to do that, not inside the observatory. So I'm going to do some research between this one and next one. I'm going to do some testing, single player world testing, maybe, to see what happens. If I can safely move aura nodes with the moving wand, I'm going to do that. That'll give us a kickstart early. We can start getting some aura nodes in here, battling back and forth between each other. I also need to check with some of my Thaumcraft exports. I think Belgabor and Porthier know stuff like this. I need to remember what the distance is. I think it's 5 blocks in between, and I have 5 blocks here. The problem is if I put an aura node way up here, that is, technically, if the aura node is right here, let's get a block. One of those, please. Stand right up here. Oop. If that's the aura node, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between. So I think technically those would talk as well, and that's a problem. So yeah, I need to get some math numbers on this. I need to figure out what is going to be working, but basically we want to make it to where we've got one mega node right here. And this one's only talking to that. This one's only talking to this. There's no interference between the outside ones. They don't touch each other. And I think I think once it gets outside of 5 blocks, it's actually safe. But we'll see. I will talk to you folks later. Make sure you have a good day. Bye-bye.